Hello, welcome to Boardgames with Niramas. I'm Joseph. I'm here with Racco. He's excited as well because he's going to sit by here and give me advice as I play Imperium Legends and Classics solo. Once again, it's another solo playthrough. I really enjoy these. I've been playing this game so much lately, and once in a while I feel like, okay, now I do want to film my play as well so that I can share it with you. This time it is going to be in this video format of a playthrough that's edited and premieres. Sometimes I do like live streams as well, but it is kind of in the middle of the night here as I'm filming this, and yeah, it's not a good time to live stream. So let's get going. I am going to play the Egyptians. I am going to play against the Vikings. I think this is an interesting combination. I have played both of these a little bit. I played the Egyptians once before. I have played as the Vikings a few times, but I don't think I played against the Vikings. I will see how. I'm interested to see how that works, because again, the Vikings, they are constantly a barbarian state, so they don't have a development deck. At the bottom of the here, it's the end game card. Basically, it ends the game with Harald, Hardrada, and the rest are just, they're different kinds of nation deck or dynasty deck, I would call it here. But yeah, interesting to see how that is going to play out. I think I am going to get attacked a lot, which I don't like, but we'll see if I can handle it. I will draw my starting hand. Egypts are very different in the sense that they start off as barbarian. I only have 3 cards here though in my nation deck. Well, 4 I guess, with unification. So I will become an empire fairly quick and go into the whole empire part of the game, where I have lots of nice developments that I could do. I have looked through these a bit, and we'll see. I think I will do them sort of in an order. I will start with medicine, because this reduces development cost by 1 population. It seems like a good idea to start with that before I start developing other things. We will see how that goes. I am also upping my game a little bit. I am now only playing on the southern level, which is the next to the hardest, or next, because there's a super hard mode as well, I think. What that means is it's just like the other playthroughs you've seen, but this one here, the bot will start with the same resources that I start with. And at the end of the game, the bot gets a point per 5 total materials and population instead of 10, like in the standard level. So that's the only difference, but it could make, huge difference, especially if I play against a civilization that gathers a lot of resources. I don't really know if the Vikings will do that in this format. We'll see how that goes. Let's start looking at my hand. So I have Glory, which is not that great as my starting hand. Egyptian Incursion. This is my way to acquire tributary or region. It's also nice because each other player recalls a region. Nice to battle their glory, basically. And the hieroglyphs is something I put out, and then in the solstice I can put a card from my hand or discard pile into my history. That's also interesting. I can get stuff into my history. I am playing on the basic side actually with these, because I like this. Increase your hand size by 1. Just like having that effect, and then I get 3 VP per civilized card, so I do want to pick up a lot of civilized cards. And speaking of that, I should have 6 cards in my hand, right? There we go. Oh, made a mistake already. Alright, if you spot mistakes during the playthrough, put them in the comment section. If you put in a timestamp, I'm really thankful, because then I can put in Klingon subtitles to correct them for other viewers later on. Because I'll probably make a few mistakes here and there. I think I got most of the game, it runs smoothly for me now. However, as soon as I turn on the camera and start talking to you, the viewers, I tend to start making mistakes as well, for some reason. Flood of the Nile is cool. This is abandoning a water region to gain 5 materials, or if I'm an empire, I can break through for civilized or uncivilized. So this is a way for me. That's a really good card. Get a lot of materials here before I become an empire, and then I can get a bunch of civilized cards here, which I do. Well, I mean, if I get... Well, actually, this is 3 VP per civilized, so I only need to get 4 civilized cards in total, and so this will max out at 10, so it's pretty easy to do, I guess. And I also got this Lower Nile, which is a water region, so then I could... Okay, I can just abandon it right away, gain 5 materials. But I think I am gonna start by acquiring something. There's a lot of regions out just by random. 2 regions in the main. And this is materials. That's draw 2 cards. That's not bad. I like Peninsula. I am playing with a mix here, so I am playing Legends and Classics. Vikings is from the Classics. Egypt is from the Legends. And it's a mix of the cards out here. Not a mix per deck, but it's different decks. I don't even remember right now. I think the region decks are from Classics. I don't remember exactly the... Maybe you can spot it if you know the game during the gameplay. I do like that idea, though, that I got from Nigel Buckle, the designer, that you can mix and match these different sets. The only thing you need to keep track of, the tributary shouldn't include the civilizations being used. So let's do it this way. So Egyptian incursion, I'll pay a population, 2 materials to acquire peninsula. And each other player recalls they don't have a region yet, of course. Okay, now that was my first action. I also painted these so that I can just flip them over to indicate when I use them, so I don't need to move them around. Next up, I'll spend an action to put out peninsula, which lets me draw 2 cards. Got prosperity and the Nile Valley. Oh, I have to exile here as well. I have to exile. This should be refilled also. I think I will just exile. This is a defense card. I kind of like that idea, though, because I think they will be attacking me a lot. So I'll exile the mountain, even though it's pretty good. We get a Shadoof. Can garrison a card. Don't want to garrison anything this early. I think so. Because I just like the idea. I'll just garrison the lower Nile, actually. Just lower. I want to get through my deck quickly, get to an empire quickly. I think that's the plan. And I think my last action here will not be to do this right now. I don't need, there's no rush. I can play the Nile Valley instead, my third action. And then I can garrison like prosperity here. Because I know I'm going to abandon one of these soon anyway, and then I'll get the cards back. And then let's see, what do I have here? I have 2. What am I keeping? Well, first of all, let's put one of these. Let's do this properly in order. So I think I'll put this on here because I like. Hopefully they don't take it. I like the idea of having a defensive region like that. And then I'm thinking, well, I could keep the flood of the Nile. Wow, I could even keep glory. I could even go for glory. No, let's just keep the flood of the Nile for now. And then I'll draw 2 more. So I need to draw 3 more, which means we'll take one of this. And that's Kushites. Okay, so this is, I can only play this when I'm a barbaric state. It's good I got it right away then. I should flip these back. I should put that on there. And I already placed that. So now let's shuffle this up and draw 3 more, which is basically my whole deck. So I can quickly go through this and get to Empire. Okay, I got the Kushites. I have both my unrest as well. I will see. All right, bot time. So it's a 4, and I pulled out the rulebook here. So we're gonna start off with number 1. It's a region, but it's also barbaric. And here we have the Vikings. So let's go through this and find what they are going to do. So it's a region first of all. If able, spend 3 materials. They can do that to acquire a uncivilized. This is kind of different from most civilizations, that they get a region and they acquire something. They're going to acquire uncivilized, and this is, what is it, 1 point, this is 5 points. So they're going to take this one, then they're going to play that and exile a card from the market. That one we do recognize from most. So play that, exile a card from the market, which will be this one here, the diplomacy, because it's the leftmost. And instead we have moneylenders. Oh, that's the one I would like to have to gain an extra action. It's also civilized. Next up we have Eric the Red. And that would be barbaric. If able, spend 3 material to acquire uncivilized. They can't, because they just spent their materials. Otherwise, discard the top 2 cards from the bot deck and gain 1 material and 1 population. So they will do that. Okay. Next up, it is prosperity. And they don't have a thing for prosperity, which is also a bit strange. Instead, this must be a other, from what I understand. So, if able, return a unrest from this card. I know they have one here that they just got. And then it says, well, otherwise and so on. It's not going to happen then. Okay, so then that's that. And then here we have Jom's Viking, which is an attacking card, but also barbaric. Attacking comes first. Steal 2 materials. They can only steal 1. Yeah, spend 1 population to acquire tributary or region if able. Well, that's bad. because they will get the fortified region. This is worth the most to them. Oh, that's sad. I wanted that one. And then it also says that I discard a card. That's annoying. So those attacks, I need some kind of defense, like the one they just took. I need some kind of defense against that. So I have to discard a card. Well, I have 6 at least. I can just discard an unrest, I guess. But yeah, I could get nasty over time. Then we should put one of these on the Jade Mask. And then we refill. I think there are at least one more card in here that could help me defend. So let's hope I can see that soon. So, Solstice phase, I don't have anything for the Solstice right now. So we'll just skip that. And we go straight to this playing. Now I almost think I want to get the 3rd region and then do Glory. Maybe go for that as early as possible. Right now I cannot put my regions up there, Garrison. But I also have Advance, which is pay 3 materials to acquire civilized or uncivilized, or pay 5 materials to break through. It's a standard advance. I don't have anything like that though. So I would need materials first. I could do Kushites to get 2 progress and then use that as, I guess. So if I do Kushites, then I do advance. I think I would like to get moneylenders for sure. Maybe save up on unrest. Maybe I shouldn't have discarded that unrest. You know what? Let's cheat a little bit because I didn't read through my cards properly. Let's say that I kept the unrest. Let's say I discarded Glory when they attacked me. So I haven't done anything yet, so it's not like it changed anything. So let's do this then. Let's play Kushite because again, it can only be played as long as I'm a barbarian, which is not that long. So that is my first action. Gets me 2 progress. I'm going to use progress though, because I don't have much material. So then we do advance. I'm going to pay, I'll have to pay 2 basically for as 4 materials, well 3 to acquire. And I'll acquire moneylenders, which means I get another unrest here. I can't play moneylenders yet. Wait, that was pretty bad though, I guess. Just realized, because that was my 2nd action. What would I do with my 3rd action then? Well, let's do Flood of the Nile then. I do need... Well, then okay. Let's back up again. I'm sorry. Let's say that I... wow. Okay, let's say that I still have these 2. I didn't use them for advance. Instead, I played Flood of the Nile to abandon Peninsula to get 5 materials. Yeah, I'm not used to playing Egypt. I need to find how to do it properly here. Even though I don't like takebacks. Okay, so I did that as my 2nd action. Flood of the Nile. I abandoned. Then my 3rd action were advance, where I pay 3 materials. So I get to save my progress to acquire moneylenders together with an arrest. Okay, that works. Then I am done. We'll put a progress. Oh, it should refill. That is pharmacy, another civilized with a good solstice effect. So I'm going to try to pick all of those up if I can. So now I am putting a progress. Am I putting it on pharmacy? I think I need to, otherwise they're just going to exile it. I think I need to. Okay, it's not the most valuable one anyways. They're going to take exports before they take that one. I don't know if Vikings will take civilized cards. It doesn't really make sense for them. But okay, moneylenders. That's a free action, but I can't play it because I'm a barbarian. So I couldn't even have played it. But anyway, I am ending my turn. I put out the progress. It's time to flip these back. It's time to get my token back from there. I will discard moneylenders. I will draw up, so I have 5. So I need 1 more, which means I do get... Oh, another one. That would be perfect if I draw it. But now I have a bunch of cards, so I'm just going to take 1 more card here. Let's see what it is. It is Peninsula. Okay. But I'm planning to do a revolt. Just get rid of these unrest in my next turn. So, bot turn. And it's a 5. So, first up, Glory. They don't have 3 regions. So, instead, discard the top card from the bot deck and steal 2 materials. Oh, wow. Yeah, of course, Vikings are really aggressive. This is going to be tough for me. Next up, we have a region. So again, spend 3 materials, which they can because they keep stealing mine, To acquire Uncivilized, there's only one out here, so they will take the Jade Mask. Like such. We refill with Oracle. And then they play this, right? Play this, exile a card from the market. So now they exile Archipelago. And that's Ionians instead. Right, then we have Advance. Doesn't have its own thing here. So it's a barbaric card, spend 3 materials, they can't. Discard the top 2 cards from the bot deck and gain 1 of each. Okay. And final action for them is the attack card. Steal 2, they can't. Materials, spend a population to acquire tributary or region if able. This is 3 points, that's no point, so they will acquire these tributary here. And I have to discard a card. Which is fine now, I guess, but Minoans. Okay, so I'll just discard Peninsula. Right, so that was the bot. They will put progress on there. And now they will get a new card, which is Iceland. Let's shuffle this up. And yeah, I'm gonna have a quick turn. Even though it's a good turn, I really like being able to get rid. Look at this, we only have one unrest card left. So, you know, I have to do this. So my turn, no Solstice. Let's just do a Revolt. Put these 3 back. I need to manage that because they keep, you know, yeah, could be nasty. Discard my whole hand and get these back. Let's draw 6 cards. Quick and easy. And sadly I have 1 unrest still though, but yeah, we'll see what I will be doing. I would like to do Glory if I can pretty soon, because there's some really good fame cards that are not just points, that are helping you throughout the game. So if I can pick up one of those, that would be sweet. Bot is doing, okay, they're putting back unrest, which is actually good. If they do a lot of acquiring, that's a problem. So Ionians is a tributary which is not on here. I don't see anything else for them, so I guess it's other. Return unrest from the discard, they can't. Otherwise, acquire, oh, they're going to acquire a region from exile, which they can. I guess they will just take the top one then. There's 2. I guess they will just take the first one, sort of, that they see. Makes sense. Not really sure. There's probably rules on that. Okay, but anyway. Otherwise and so on, yeah. That's what they could do. So they're doing, yeah. They're going to get a lot of regions. Iceland. So again, can they spend... And this is barbaric as well, but it's first of all a region. And it's a persistent card. But spend 3 materials they can't. So... If able, play this exile card from the market. Now they have 3. So now we're in the risk of them doing Glory, and that's gambling. That's pretty fun. I like that card. And, oh, there we go. Just like I talked about, Glory. Abandon 3 regions. Ah, not good. They're getting the top fame card. Oh, that's great. Which is an awesome card for me. 6 VP for them, but I mean the effect of that card. Just, yeah. Oh, I wish I had that. Okay, well, it is what it is. So far, I'm not feeling good about this. Like, it feels like they are doing a lot, or like they got a good start here. So, Solstice Phase, I don't have any effects for that. We go to my actions. So, I'm pretty far off Glory. I don't have the 3rd region I would need. I mean, I could just do Flood of the Nile, abandon the Nile Valley, so I can do Advance. Breakthrough for Pharmacy, maybe. It's not a bad... And then maybe I'll play the Lower Nile, actually. I think I'll go that way. So I'll do Flood of the Nile first action to abandon this, to gain 5 material. I'll just take 2... Oh, actually, I'll take the 5 because I will break through, so let's do this properly. Take the 5. I'm doing Advance, but I'm paying those 5 to break through for Civilized, so we'll take Pharmacy, which means we don't have to take the Unrest, and that's a region, so Unrest goes away. That was my 2nd action. As 3rd action, can't play Pharmacy yet. Could do Kushtite. I think I should, because soon I won't be able to even do it. Let's do it while I can. Let's put in 3 and take a 5. Loading up on some points here, or maybe I will have to use them for as materials and stuff. I don't know, I would like to not do that. But I also know that soon I will develop a lot, so I'll probably need to get some regions out, do prosperity, and so on. I've been playing so much with some factions lately that don't really are that into prosperity or like getting resources, so I feel like I'm a little bit off on that sense, but I think I'll just get rid of everything here. I don't see a point in keeping that. Let's put this on gambling, because I would like to get gambling. It's a fun card. I have one, just moneylenders, and that's a red land, new region. Let's shuffle these up. Yeah, I think I need some more regions as well. Like, I just got one, but I think I need some more generally in my deck. So I can do glory, abandon them for materials, so on, so on. Let's go over to the bot. I am, getting very close here, though. So they are, they got their great, which is return a unrest from discard. They can't. Acquire anything, put this card into history. So they will acquire anything, we just go by points. That's 6 points, that must be it's the best one. So they got the export, which is fine. I'm not a huge fan of that one now, I think. Metropolis, though, is good. I like to have that. I want some solstice effects. Next up, it is a region, so they can't pay 3 materials. So they will just play this, exile a card from the market, which is the more. And that's a city, another good solstice. Then we have some unrest and gotcha, which is barbaric. They can't spend 3 materials, so discard the top 2 cards from the bot deck, gain 1 of each. Okay. I like with the Vikings and some other factions as well, where they never change. So I will start by playing. I will start learning what they're doing because it's not like it's going to change midway and I'm like, oh, now I have to check everything again. But yeah, we're not there yet. No solstice for me, and I don't have any cards. I can't play pharmacy and moneylenders yet. I don't have that many options. I could do Egyptian incursion, I guess, to get like lowlands. Wouldn't be bad. But okay, so I'll do Nile Valley. I'll play Flood of the Nile to abandon this. This is very strange. It's very different from a lot of other factions. To get 5 materials. And then my last action, I'm just doing Egyptian incursion, 1 population, 2 materials to acquire lowlands. So I have another region. And I will discard this. Don't see a point in keeping those. I think I need to get my glory game going, which I probably should have done earlier. I should probably have, got regions right away, maybe with the Egyptians. Lakes, where do I place this? Kind of don't want them to get rid of the metropolis. I don't care so much about Oracle because it's 5 points to them, I guess. But at the same, so I don't want to put it there because the thing is, it's barbaric, so it's not like I can use it really anymore soon. Anyway, 6 new cards. All right, bot turn. Quick and easy. I don't have anything here, which is so weird for me. I've been playing Olmecs a lot off cam lately, and then I have full. It's like I'm taking up half the table with all my stuff and all my solstice effects and all that. So this feels a little bit different for me, which is fun. That's why I'm going back to some other things here. Advance. Again, barbaric, spend 3. Now they can spend 3 materials to acquire uncivilized. Well, that's easy for them. This is 5 points. We just talked about the Oracle. And that was everything, right? So, yeah. Let's refill with leadership. Then Eric the Red again. Barbaric. They can't spend this time, though. Discard the top 2 cards of the bot deck. And gain 1 on 1. They are acquiring a lot, which worries me a little bit because they get a bunch of points that way. And they have ways to get rid of their unrest and so on as well. Next up is all things. So this is attacking. Oh no. Stealing 2 of my materials. It's so annoying. I need a defense card. Spend 1 population to acquire tributary or region if able. They can get a region. And I have to discard a card, which I think I have an unrest in hand if I remember correctly. And yeah, just discard the unrest. And it's good that I have 16 hand size at least. So I don't feel that left out. And it's not like I need all my cards anyway. Alright, my turn. No solstice. This is going to be a sort of quick game, I think. So Kushtites, it's maybe my last chance. Well, it is my last chance to play Kushtites. Red land would be good. Gain a progress to start. I mean, I would like to start getting this going. And prosperity would be nice. But red land doesn't have anything. It's like desert, right? So, okay, I think I'll do Kushtites first. It's not bad to get 2 progress by playing that. And then I'll try to get it into history or something to get rid of it later on. And then I think I'll spend my next 2 actions for Redland and Peninsula, which will get me 1 progress. I'll actually take a 5, put in 4. I have more, but it's in the box. And I get to draw 2 cards, exile a card from the market. I can only exile leadership, that's the only valid one to exile. And that's a town, barbaric town though. Alright, so that was my turn. I have to think about what do I actually will put it on town, just so that they can't exile anything, because that will slow down the pace of the game, because I feel like they're rushing. Now, I can't play advance after this anyway. I think there's a card that lets, is there a card in these that lets me play any barbaric, even though I'm an empire? Don't remember if it's another. There's so many civilizations, I keep mixing them up in my memory. No, I don't see that. There's a lot about ways to, like, I can reduce the cost of playing barbaric or unrest and free play them as well. So that's pretty cool. So I have good ways to get rid of them. But no, I won't be able to do advance anymore. So I'll discard that. I'll keep these. Maybe I can do like lower 9 prosperity, something like that. Well, no lie doesn't have any. I need stuff. I need materials and population. And now I am an empire. So let's flip this over. And it's time to start developing, but yeah, I don't have the resources. I guess you need to, that little time you have as a barbaric nation, when you're the Egyptians, I think you should spend that, from my limited knowledge so far, but I guess you should spend that trying to build up some materials. But you also need to get more cards, which you need to spend materials for advance and so on. So yeah, it's hard. Okay, that is it. Let's 4. So Shadow, this is a persistent card, but actually Uncivilized comes first. Okay. Place the top card from the Dynasty deck into the discard. Oh, here we go. Okay. If able, put a region from discard into play. Wow. That was a good effect for them. And as I talked about earlier, it doesn't matter which region they get, actually. I don't know why I talked about that. But that's into play, and then this goes into history at least. They can't keep doing this with that one. Okay. That was a strong effect. And here we go. They can pay 3 materials to acquire Uncivilized, which is 2, what is that? 3 points. Okay, so they will take the town. And oh, this should be into play, and they exile a card, right? If I remember correctly. Yes, play this exile card from the market, which will have to be invasion. That's the only one that is possible. Okay, that's all the Uncivilized deck running out first. And that was all the effects out of the lakes that were just played. And now we get prosperity, which they don't have. So they don't gather stuff, at least. That's something. On the other hand, prosperity usually lets me draw a card, but they don't have prosperity here, so that's an other. Return a unrest from the discard. I think they have that. And that's the whole thing with prosperity. And then finally it's Jade Mask, which again, top card from the Dynasty deck into the discard. Wow, Vikings are rushing it. Put a region from the discard pile into play. And then this goes into history. Wow, so they are good at picking up Uncivilized, and then the Uncivilized has a super strong effect for them. And look at this, now they're going through here again. Yeah, I might be totally you know, they might run over me here. And I don't think I played against the Vikings before. I don't remember this. I don't remember this going like this. So I don't think I have. I played the Vikings myself, which I really enjoy. I don't think I played against them. No Solstice. And now I can't do Kushtites anymore. But I would like to do Glory. And now I can do Pharmacy. That would be good to get the Solstice effect. So that's one thing I would like to do. I would like to get the hieroglyphics into play now, because then I can start in Solstice, I can start putting stuff into history. But I also would like to do Lower Nile so that I can do Glory. I think that's my priority. Let's play Lower Nile. I can garrison a card. I don't care about that. Let's play Glory. So these are my first 2 actions. And now I get to look at the top 2 cards. And abandoning these, of course. So Notorious is good. Steal Progress. Oh, they have a bunch of progress I can steal. And if they can't pay, they take Unrest. Or Marvelous. Draw the top card of your deck and choose. Discard it, return it to the top of your deck, or put it into history. Oh, that's good as well. That is 9 points as well. If I put this back and they get it, they have regions. They could do Glory. I almost feel like I have to take Marvelous, even though I would like to take Notorious. I mean, every one I steal, that's a 2-point swing. This gives me 1 VP per Unrest scored by other players. They're probably not going to have that much Unrest at the end. No, I will have to take Marvelous. I have to, I feel like. So that was my Glory. I am going to free play this. Draw a top card of my deck. Oh, Unification. So do I want to discard it, return it to the top, or put it into history? This is going to go into history, but I want those 2 progress first. So I'm just going to put it back on top, actually. I like free plays though. Have 1 more action. It has to be Pharmacy. I need to get that out there so that I start getting this. In the Solstice, I can gain a population or pay 2 population to gain a progress. Just a passive way to gauge stuff is good. And I will keep the hieroglyphics because I want that into play soon. Maybe I should have done Prosperity. I don't know. I don't know. This game is hard, which is fun. It's hard when you're new to a civilization, what to do, in which order to do things. I still want to get gambling, so let's keep putting this on here. See if I find a way to pick it up. And I take 5 more cards. I'm not in a hurry to develop since I don't have the materials for it anyway. I need to find materials. Like Moneylenders is awesome, but it costs you 3 materials to gain an action. Like I don't have resources. Oh. Bot turn 5. Okay, Joms Viking attacking again. They're gonna steal my material. Spend a population to acquire tributary region. They can get this, which is also bad because that's points for them. And we have grassland, and I also have to discard a card. Well, it's easy now. I'll just discard advance. Can't play it anyway. Then it's Unrest, and it is a town. What is first here? So it's 3 things, but it's first of all, it is a uncivilized. Top card from the Dynasty deck. Wow, they're just rushing through here. Put a no, they don't have a region now in discard, so they can't put that out at least. So this goes into history. Okay. Iceland, they don't have the materials, so they will just play this, exile card from the market, which is going to be grassland. Wow, they're running through the decks as well. Really quick, and that is progress on that. And now they have a big deck though. They're not gonna. But they keep getting their dynasty cards just by playing Uncivilized. Solstice, I'm gonna take a population. Not like I have that many options. And now I want the hieroglyphics into play. I would like to play Moneylenders, but I don't have the materials. I mean, I could. I don't know. Should I play pay progress to get an action? I'm not sure. I can't do incursion anymore. Let's do unification. It's my first action. I guess I might have to pay progress to do things. Gain 2, put this into history. Right, that's it. I'll play hieroglyphics. So I have another solstice effect. My third one will probably just be lowlands then. And I can't exile. And the solstice is nice. I'm going to get 3 materials. This is what I need. I need to get materials I have to discard a card though, but it's fine since I have 6 cards. And I put the Incursion as garrisoned, so it's out of my deck right now. So I could keep Moneylenders because I know I will get 3 materials. I could use it in the next round. I think I will. And then I have 3 more. But here comes the problem. Now I can develop. I'm gonna have to pay progress. I can't pass this up. I don't think that works. Medicine. I think I should start with this one. So 1 population. I will just have to pay 2 progress as the 4 materials. But now I have a passive. Well, when I play it, I reduce the development cost by 1 population. I need all the discounts I can get, and that should go on there. And I forgot to flip that, but I did do 3 actions. I should put this out. Just keep loading up on gambling. How would I get gambling? Not sure. I don't have my... I can't do my advance anymore. I might just do a turn and just pick up gambling. Actually, but then gambling costs materials to play as well. Oh, I don't know how this is going to work out. Yeah. I don't think I have a way to do my advance anymore. I have to look through for that again so I don't miss that. I don't remember which civilization it is, but I know there is one where you can keep playing your advance even after you become an empire. It's not in here though. It's not this one. No. So I'll put it into history or something. Okay. So that was, yeah, I can put it from my hand. So let's do bot 5. Eric the Red, barbaric again, which is... This is normal exile if you play it as a player, but they don't do that. So this is spend 3 materials, they can't. Discard the top 2 cards from their deck. Gain 1 of each. Okay. Next up it is this. They don't have 3 materials, so they're not doing that. Just play this, exile a card from the market. They cannot exile. But look at all these regions they have, that's silly. And all thing, here we go. They can't steal from it this time though, but they can spend 1 population to acquire region or tributary. It's a region. They get that, and I have to discard a card, right? Yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter. I can just discard advance. That's fine. We should refill. Now we have to refill from the main deck. So here we go with Cataphract. Oh, it's another attacking card. I don't want them to have that. And Oracle is, again, it's uncivilized. Plays the top card from the Dynasty deck. Wow. How do you beat the Vikings? I have no idea. Put a region from this card pile. They don't have that because all the regions are basically out. And this goes into history. We put a progress. Slide this over. That's amazing. I mean, I played this game over 30 times now. And it's still, you know, lots to discover. Lots of surprises for me. Alright, Solstice. So I get 3 materials. I'm not even sure if it's worth paying those 2. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten the Moneylenders. Is it worth paying that when I have so few and I need them to develop? I can put a card from my hand or discard pile into history. Let's put the advance into history. I can get a population. Yes, thank you. I do have to discard a card for lowlands. I'll just discard the unrest. And then I start my turn. I could get 4 actions if I want to. I don't think it's worth it though. But I will get 5 materials. No, here I can break through. Yeah, this is how I get that one. Okay. But, okay. So, I'm not doing Moneylenders. I'm doing Lower Nile. It's also so weird, I don't have any exhaust effects. Like, I'm not exhausting anything. It's so strange. I'm doing Nile Valley. Then I'm playing Flood of the Nile, which now is... I'm going to abandon Lower Nile. And now, because I'm an empire, now I can break through for civilized or uncivilized. I'm going to break through for gambling. That's a lot of progress right there. Okay. So that's a good way for me to get new cards, breaking through that way. But it's also competing with my whole glory thing, right? If I'm using my regions to do that, then I'm not using them for glory. So now I can do gambling, free play. I just got pay your material, Declare one of the following of the types. Reveal the top card of the main deck. If it matches, I get it. Otherwise, I exile it. So let's think. What haven't we seen them? We haven't seen that many tributaries. Let's say tributary. No, it's coinage. Oh, that would have been nice. Oh, exhaust, draw card. Gain 2 material. Oh, that would have been so nice. Okay. I'm going to give it rid of moneylenders. Yeah. Wow. Not even using my actions. And I have moneylender to get more actions. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I got in a weird rhythm here. And how do I treat this? You know what? I'm going to put this on Metropolis. So if I don't think they get civilized. If they get civilized for some reason, they take Metropolis instead of Catapract because that's an attacking card. I'd rather have them take Metropolis if they take civilized. I don't remember now if they even do that. Peninsula Glory. Okay, we can do Glory again. That's nice. We can do that next turn. This comes off, and that's it. Let's see what the bot will be doing. It's a 4. So we start off with the advance here. That's barbaric, right? So spend 3 materials. They can't. Discard the top 2 cards from the bot deck. Get 1 material, 1 population. All right. Island. Now they can pay 3. Pay 3 to acquire uncivilized. They can do that. That is 2 points. That's 2 points. They'll take the leftmost. We need to. Yeah, that's problematic because I know what happens then when that comes up. That is bad. And there's a shrine. Okay. Then they play this and they exile, right? Yeah, so they will exile that one anyway. Let's just play this. They will exile the shrine. And boats. They are quickly going through the decks. We have prosperity, which is other for them. Return unrest. They don't have that. So acquire region. No, from exile. Acquire region from exile, actually. Which they can do. There's grasslands. They're getting all the regions, really. Okay, that was prosperity, and then it is a region. They don't have the materials, so they will play this, exile a card from the market. They haven't had their glory. Look at all their regions. That's insane. I don't think I ever seen a bot have that many regions before. And that's temple. Okay, so we're putting this on here. And I think it is time to do this. So we'll take 5 there. Give them a 5. Okay, solstice. I get 3 materials. That's lovely. Have to discard a card. Just discard Kushtites. And then I'll do my... Yeah, put this into history from my discard pile. For this pharmacy, I'll take a population. So I have some stuff now. And I'm planning to do glory, right? Peninsula lets me draw 2 cards. I only have 1, so then I could develop right away, I guess. Should I do prosperity in between? I want medicine out first. Yeah, let's play medicine first of all. And then free play Marvelous. Draw the top card of my deck. And will I return it? Put it into history? No, I'll discard it actually. Alright, that was free play. Then I'm doing 1, 2, but when I do this one, when I play Peninsula, I get to draw 2 cards, don't have any cards, so now I get to develop. I think I'll do Ramses because that's a free play, acquire anything, put this card into history. It's also 4 points. So I have the discount now, so it only costs me 1 population and 4 materials. Almost wish I had a discount on materials, I guess, but okay. So that goes in there. I am drawing 2 cards. So, depending on what I get here, okay, Marvelous. And okay, so there's the thing that I learned when I live streamed, and then I checked the errata of the rules. You cannot free play the same card twice in the same round, which is a bit sad. Otherwise, I could keep cycling this, but it makes sense. I can buy that. So that's what the errata rule says, and the errata is on Boardgame Geek if you want to check that out. Okay, so I won't be able to play that. So that was my whole thing with Peninsula, except I also need to exile a card from the market. Oh, let's get the Highlands out of here. And city. Right. So now let's do, I almost want to do prosperity to get some population here, or materials. That will be 4 materials. I think I will before I do glory. I need stuff. So let's do prosperity. So all players may draw a card. Which flips their card. I got lower Nile. Then I'm going to take 4 material. I mean, I have ways to get materials and population passively now, but yeah, still good. And then the question is, should I also do Flood of the Nile as my last action? Abandon one of these to get to break through. I could get Metropolis. I get the Temple, discard a card to exhaust, discard a card to gain a progress. That's good. Solstice, return unrest. I have a lot of ways to return unrest, and I don't really see me getting that much unrest because I'm breaking through mostly now. Or if just do Metropolis. Or even Port. The Solstice, gain 1 material per water icon in play. No, you know what? No, it's exhaust. You know what? I'm gonna take Metropolis. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give up Peninsula because that lets me draw cards as well. So that's good to replay it. So I'll abandon this with Flood of the Nile. And I will take, I still could take 5 materials if I want to. But I'm gonna get Metropolis. It's also 2 progress here. It's not bad. And it's a breakthrough, which is awesome. And it's from a deck that isn't done for, so I'm not speeding up the game too much. So yeah, so I want Metropolis and I want Glory in the next round. How many cards do I still have? I have 5. So I do want to develop. So I'm going to get rid of my whole hand. Should I keep? Could keep Glory. No, I'll get rid of my whole hand. And I'll draw 5 and I need 1 more, right? No, of course, I already developed this round. I'm confused. Okay, so let's keep Glory then. Okay, I already did that. No. Okay, now let's do things properly. I'm getting ahead of myself, like I usually do. First, we put a progress somewhere. I'm gonna put it on the city. Then, remove all the exhaust tokens. Then, discard my hand. Draw up. Now, I can... Gotta do things in the proper order, Joseph. Come on. So I think I am balming. Anytime I pay population, I can put a card from my hand into my history. Exhaust this to draw a card. That's a good effect. Development, I can just develop when I play this, or pay 2 materials to acquire civilized or uncivilized. Obelisk, free play unrest. I don't think I care too much about that. This sounds good, like each other player abandons a region. They have so many regions, so it doesn't matter. And I can acquire region or tributary. No. And pyramids reduce the cost in materials to play unrest. You know what? I am gonna go for embalming because it also lets me draw cards, which is always nice. So this costs me 4 materials. Okay, now I'll draw my 6th card. Wow. Again, I don't, because I tend to be like, oh, just run through things. I need to do them in proper order, otherwise it can mess up the whole game. And that's Flood of the Nile. All right, bot turn is a 3. So Glory, okay, we know what that's doing. So many regions. So abandon 3 of them, take the top card, which is Notorious. So that is 5 points to them. Then it is a region. They don't have material, so they will just play this. Exile, Temple. That's agriculture. And city, this is going to be, first of all, it is a uncivilized. Place the top card of the dynasty deck. That's an arrest. And then they can put they have lots of regions here now. They can put a region from this card into play. This is going into history. All right. And Ionians, that is other. Return. They do have that. They can return that. And that's it. Okay. So progress. They only have one card. Yeah, they're going through more than half of their... I think that's how the game's gonna end. Actually, which is not good. It's not good a sign if the bot is ending the game. That's points on those cards, right? So, Solstice. We have 3 materials. Really good that I got that lowlands. Have to discard a card. Just discarding Unrest. Then I can put a card from hand or discard into history. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I want all of these. And then in the Solstice I can gain a population. And that's it for Solstice. Then we play... Let's start off with gambling. So it's a free play. Pay a material. I'm still gonna say tributary, because still haven't seen that many of them. And that's a region. Okay. Wow, so many regions. Then I think I'll do... Am I doing Moneylanders? I'll do Ramses. Second, free play, acquire anything, put this card into history. So I can acquire anything. I almost want to do Cataphract. But I mean, this is also good. Agriculture. I can treat 1 wheat symbol as 3 bags for the rest of the turn. If I exhaust that, that would be good for my prosperity and all that. That's 2 attack cards though. That's nasty. So, and this doesn't have any progress on it. But I think I'll do it anyway. It's an acquire, right? Wait, it was this one. Wasn't it? Yes, acquire. Okay, I'll acquire this one. The first unrest I got it in a good while. And hit it, however you say that. Okay. So that was free play so far, only free play. Let's do agriculture as in action. Let's play red land, gets me 1 progress. Let's put 10 in here, take a 10. That was my second action. So agriculture, red land. And I'm tempted to do Flood of the Nile. I mean, I could, but do I want to abandon this region? That's the thing. I think I will get prosperity soon. And then I could use agriculture, get a bunch of materials that way. So no, my third action will be to return a rest, because we're pretty low on that. Discarding 2 cards to do that. Okay. And that's the end of my turn. I'll put this on this because I like it if they can't exile anything. Just as a general idea. And let's just draw up 6 cards. That's embalming. Okay, need to get that into play. I have glory, I have prosperity, and I have 2 yaps. I'll do regions, I'll do prosperity, then I'll do glory. Something like that. And they got a 5, so that's unrest. That one is just return unrest from this card. They can't do that. Acquire anything, put this card into history. So they're gonna acquire something, which is, this is 4 points. That's 3. Okay. They're taking the one that I put progress on. That's always annoying. That's, oh, mysticism is so good. Get an action. Then island, they don't have the material, so they're just gonna play. Well, it's exile then. They're gonna exile. Elders comes up, and they do the same thing again. This is, yeah, it's like a big stack of regions. Good thing though that regions don't really have any much points on them. Sumerians comes up, and we put that on there. I wonder if I ever seen any bot get as many. I mean, it's a good thing they don't. Maybe that's why they don't have prosperity working as normal, because they would get so much material or population. It would be silly. They would get like 10 or whatever per. Yeah, so maybe that's why they don't have that. That's probably an idea behind this. Okay, so what are we doing? 3 materials. I have to discard a card. I will discard Glory, actually. See if this works out. Then I can put a card from my hand or discard pile into history. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know how I'm playing this. I can get a population. I could pay 2 population to gain in progress, but I don't think it's worth it. I still need to develop a bunch. So yeah, that's my solstice. And now I'm going to play. So embalming, anytime I pay population, I can put a card from, yeah, I'll play embalming anyway. I'll exhaust it to draw a card. Oh, Metropolis. Okay, then I'm changing up my plan. I'm doing Metropolis. These are cards that I want to have in play for the solstice effect and so on. That's my second action, and then I'll just play Peninsula for my third action, which lets me draw 2 cards, which means I can develop again. So do I want... I think I need to think about points as well. Yeah, I mean, this is a good one. Egyptian Legacy. It's each other player takes an arrest and discards a card. I get 2 progress, and it's 1 VP per civilized. So I'll take this one. Does cost 5 lovely materials though. So I get to draw. I'm going to draw 2. Wow, I'm going through my deck super quick here with all these cards out here as well. Drawing 2. Okay, there we go. Glory, Flood 9. So now the question is, I have 4. I can do Marvelous. I still haven't played that. Draw the top card. That's Egyptian Legacy. I think I want to keep that on top. So I still want to do that. Okay. I'm just going to discard everything. Because I have 4 there. So let's do this properly. All the tokens. And then this goes on. I guess it goes on Sumerians again, so they can't exile. And as I draw up now, I draw 4. So I will get to develop again. I want one of those 4 points. So maybe this attacking card here. So that costs 4 population. It only costs 3 since I have the discount. Now I should have the one. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll get this one. But now, anytime I pay population, I may put a card from my hand into my history. So I could do that. But I don't want to. I feel like I have ways to put stuff into history, and I don't really see why right now. Oh well, that was my development. I only have a few cards left there. Maybe I can end it. I think in general it's a good idea to be the one to end it, but... Alright, so Glory again, Flood of the Nile. Yeah, well, we'll see what I'll do on my next turn. I don't need to decide that right now. Let's see what the bot is doing first of all. It's a 1. On rest. And this is other, right? So return. Yeah, they don't have a discard pile. Acquire a region from exile. I think there is at least 1 in here. There are. Okay. They acquired that, like they didn't have enough regions already. And this is not... This is barbaric for before it's persistent. Okay, so it's barbaric. Spend 3 materials. They can't. Discard the top 2 cards of the bot deck. Gain 1 and 1. Yeah, they feel really different to play against, which, you know, it's fun because all of the different civilizations feel really different, but the Vikings are special in a way as well. So it's really weird to play against them. And that's long ships again, same thing, same symbols. So it goes for barbaric first. They can't. So discard top 2 cards. They get 1 of each, and they're running through their deck quickly. Then let's put this on Sumerians. Thinking, could I get Sumerians maybe? That's only 3 points, I guess. No, there's better ways to get points out here. Solstice. Now we have some new stuff, right? So we have gain 1 population, 1 material, draw a card. I think I need population. I also get population from pharmacy, and I get 3 materials from lowlands. I need to discard a card. I'll discard the unrest. And what else is there? Did I do everything? Did that, I did that, did that. I can put a card up from my hand or discard into my history. I don't really feel like it. So I'm not using this at all. Maybe I should put, like, I don't know, moneylenders gambling. No, I want these cards. I feel like gambling is getting better the fewer cards there are in the main deck as well, because if I can remember stuff. Okay, so let's play. Let's start off with drawing a card from Embalming. That's always good. And that's Egyptian Expansion. Okay. I could do Glory. I think I should. We could do Egyptian Expansion, and I could do Gambling. It's a free play. I could do Legacy. So maybe that's the way to go then. Maybe I should have put one of these, like Flood of the Nile or something, into my history, so that I can do the other ones more often. Or I don't know. I could do Moneylenders and also do Flood of the Nile. Oh. And now I have my nice setup here for Prosperity, really. To get a lot of stuff, but I don't have it in my hand anyway. Let's start off with, if I'm gonna do Flood of the Nile, then I should abandon Peninsula. So then I can acquire, or break through. I get like the Catapract, I think. Let's start there. Let's do that as my first action. So I will abandon Peninsula, because it's a good one to keep playing, because it gets me to draw 2 cards. And I will choose to break through for Civilized, which will be the Catapract. So I have that, and we refill. Oh, I already have one with Egyptians. Okay, here we go. So this shouldn't be here. Yeah, so I'm not supposed to have Egyptians in here. So I just took one randomly from the Legends box. It was Etruscans. So I'll remove this. I'll shuffle this in here so that we have the same ratio of tributary cards in here. Let's do Glory before we do anything else. So abandon these 3. Look at the top 2. This is my second action. Top 2 here. So, well, not much of a choice. It's Triumphant, but it's 11 points. I know that they will get if they just get Glory card. But okay, it's 11 points to me. Not bad. Then I think it is Egyptian Expansion as the last one. Let's do Gambling first. So we free play this, pay 1 material. And I'll just say Civilized. And another region. My gambling hasn't paid off so far at all. I might do Moneylenders now, actually. Let's do Moneylenders for the first time. Pay 3 to get another action. So I have 2 actions. I'll spend 1 to do Egyptian Expansion. Each of the players abandons a region. Just take one of these here. And I can acquire... Oh no, I can acquire region or tributary. That's not... I could get the Sumerians then. Let's get the Sumerians. I mean, it's 5 points with this on it. Well, -2 then, but I can find ways maybe to get rid of that. And there's the Chin, as they're called. And final action, I'll do Egyptian Legacy. So each other player takes Unrest and discards a card, which is nothing for them. And I get 2, let's put in 3, 8, take a 10. Okay. So that was my actions, and this cannot be garrisoned even. But I can get it, this is a good one to get into history, right? Get it out of here. So how many cards? I have 3. And I don't have any materials, but I still think I should develop. Catapract would be nice. this can be garrison. Yeah, this is nice. This can be garrisoned into a region. So if I already play the one that lets me draw 2 cards, I can do this and then draw 2 cards again. I think I want to keep that in hand. Sumerians can't be played anyway. These are 2 I just want into history. So that's good that I have some stuff to get into history. However, I will shuffle through, right? Yeah, I'll take that one. I'll keep that one in hand. And we remove these. And then I will draw 3 more. And I need to go into development again. Oh, I don't need to, but I want to. 4-pointer pyramids. Why not? So I'll pay 1 for 2 materials and my 2 population because I have the discount. I definitely think that is worth it. 2 regions, and there's the peninsula. Bot turn 5. Eric the Red, seen him so many times. It's a barbaric card. Spend 3 materials, they can't. So discard the top 2 cards and they get 1 of each. So now they have the materials if that comes up again. And it does right away with skis. It's barbaric most of all, so they will pay 3 materials to acquire uncivilized. Which is, this is more points. And there's the Etruscians. Let's also put in 10 here. Keep it a bit more organized. And I don't have the materials, so they're just gonna play that and exile the Chin. There's a city. And that's prosperity, which to them, again, it is other, return, unrest from discard pile. That's the only thing they do there. Which is actually pretty good that they have that effect so that we don't go into a collapse. Okay. Let's refill here. And we go to Solstice, which starts off with me getting... Now I don't have my region anymore, so I don't get the material. I didn't think about that. I should have kept that. So I get 1 population, 1 material, and I can put a card from my hand or discard pile into history. And I do want, I'll play the peninsula, I'll put the catapult there. I get to draw through my deck super quick and I can do Marvelous. So I don't see a way to put anything from here into history. That makes sense. So I guess I am... Yeah, I'll just go with Marvelous. Draw the top card. That's lowlands. I need to get this into play again, so let's put it on top then. So that when I play Peninsula, I know that I will draw it. There's Triumphant, and then I'll play lowlands. So I have my Solstice effect again. I also have to, oh, I have to exile twice. I have to exile there, I have to exile here. So let's just exile city first one. And Ascomites, I think it's good though, get materials, but they will probably take it. That's the thing. Okay, so I did my exiles. That was 2. I have 1 more action. I could go for prosperity, but now I don't have a wheat symbol. Oh, I'm gonna play Nile Valley. That's my last action. Then we're gonna keep prosperity. I need to get stuff. And then wait. Shouldn't I do my Catapract though? Oh, that was my plan, to go through my deck quickly. Okay, let's do that. Okay, well then I can actually, or maybe I shouldn't have, oh wow. There's so much to consider here. Assyrians is also good. Okay, I'm playing Catapract. That's my 3rd action. Each other player abandons a region. Let's take one of those. I can acquire region or tributary. And I'll take Assyrians then. It's the same point. I can't play Etruscans anyway because it's barbaric. And this is free play, gain a population, so that's not bad. Then I can garrison this in Peninsula to trigger its effect again, so I can draw 2 cards. Oh, I wish I had the materials to do moneylenders, because then I could have done... I'm not playing this faction that well. I wish, well, I could do moneylenders. I could free play Assyrians at least. to gain a population. I could do Moneylanders, but it would cost me a point to get another action, to play this, to acquire that. Armenians. No, I don't think it's worth it. I'm not gonna do it. It's so hard decisions. I'm just gonna go for developing the last things here if I possibly can. And I think I forgot something. I should have done that and drawn a card, obviously. And then I should have discarded a red land as well. Yeah, I should have done that. Oh, okay. Well, I am not playing perfectly, but who is? So 3, 6, 2. Okay, I have 2 unrest in my hand. Yeah, I should probably. Which one is that? It's this one. Obelisk, free play, and unrest. That would have been good as well. There's so many things I need. Yeah. Okay. Bot turn. Here we go. Trying to think of everything at the same time. It's not a great idea. Sagas. This is a cool card for the Vikings. It's barbaric most of all, which is spend 3 materials they can. So discard the top 2 cards of their deck, and they get 1 of each. I have a lot of population that they're not doing anything with, but it's going to be points to them at the end of the game. And a port. Okay, here we go with an uncivilized. Top card from the Dynasty deck goes in there. And then they can put a region from the discard pile. This goes into history. Put a region from the discard pile. They do have that one there because I made them abandon it. Into play, and then it is expert, which is attacking, so they will steal. Oh no, they'll steal my materials. They'll pay a population to acquire tributary, which this is 4 points because I gave. I put it on there, and you know what? This is yeah, this is endgame, of course. If that one comes out. So endgame is triggered, and I have to discard a card as well from their attack. So how do I handle this unrest thing? I'll just discard Egyptian Incursion then. And then bot has that, which again is other. Return. Do they have any? They should have, yeah, there you go. Because they acquired recently. Return that. And that's it. And I get 1 more turn. I think I am losing big here. And they're even getting another card. Oh, that's an arrest. That's pretty good. Into their deck here. I mean, they get 1 more action as well. So, all right. Not 1 more action, 1 more turn. Okay, my turn with Solstice. So I'm getting. I think I will take. Do I need to take the population? Because that just takes 1. No, I'll spend 2 here instead to get the progress. There, I will take a population and put a card from my. Yeah, put this into history. It doesn't matter really because it's not like it's gonna go around anyway. So my turn, 3 actions. Where do I begin? Pyramids. It's nice. The exhaust draw card, and it reduces the cost of these material wise, but the pyramids can't be played. You know, I don't have that much to do. Well, let's do this. Let's play the pyramids then. For first action. Let's exhaust it to draw a card. It's Flood of the Nile. Let's also exhaust Embalming to draw a card. Egyptian Legacy. This is a good one for points. Yeah, I need to do this. So I'll do Egyptian Legacy. Each other player takes an unrest. And I get 2 progress. That's a good point swing right there. Then I have 1 more action. My last action of the game. There is no main deck, so I guess I can't do gambling. No, it's revealed the top card of the main deck, so I can't do that. I could get rid of an arrest. I mean, that's 2 points. Or I could To Flood of the Nile, get rid of this. To Breakthrough for Civilized or Uncivilized. That is a point. There's 2 points per city. I have Metropolis. Don't think I have anything else. That would probably be 3 points. That would be 3 points. That would be 3 points. But you know, that's also civilized, which triggers off Egypt, and I think I have another card as well that gets me points for having civilized cards. So I think I should get one of those two. So let's do it. Let's do Flood of the Nile. That's my last action. Abandoned Peninsula for I don't know how many times I've done that. To Breakthrough for Onager. Actually, maybe this is more points. I'll do Urban Development. I don't remember now, but maybe I have 2 of these city things. That would be 4 points for this instead of 2 for that. I'll Breakthrough for that. And do we refill from this? No, I don't think so. There's no main deck, so yeah, I think that's worth it. And it's civilized in itself as well. So that was my game, really. And at the end here, I do need to put this somewhere. Let's put it where I don't think they will take it. I don't think they take civilized, really. Judging by that deck as well. They haven't really been touching it. Now I get to develop. So I'll draw Glory there. And should have done Glory more, I think. I feel like. And then the question is it worth, because this would cost me 1 progress and 1 population to get 2 points. It is worth it, because I have the discount and everything. So by just getting this, it cost me 1 progress for the materials that I don't have, and just 1 population because I have the discount, but it gives me 2 points. I gave up 1 point to get 2 points. So yeah, that's of course, this doesn't matter, but so that is my game, but I will draw my hand. I am going to do the solstice, of course. It's not going to affect anything right now, though, I don't think so. I like to play it out properly, so there we go with my nice fame card. And then bot, final turn. I haven't gotten any 6s in this plate at least. Unrest, that's an other, which is, oh, they don't have a discard pile, so they're gonna acquire region from exile, which yeah, doesn't really matter much. And same thing again. So again, they will have almost all the possible regions, and they will have a huge deck, but regions doesn't really get them anything. So this is stealing. They can't steal from me, but they can spend 1 population to acquire tributary, though. That's 3 minus. That's just 1 point to them, really. And I have to discard a card. Doesn't matter. Just discard Triumphant. And that's it. That is the game. So we'll just get all of their cards over here. I like to do the bot first because it's so quick and easy. And look at that deck. I think it's the largest deck I ever seen the bot have. So that's 10, 12, 13, because I'm playing on the harder difficult level. So they get a point per 5 out of these. But yeah, so they have 12, 13. 13 is the count that we start on. And then we just go. So 16, 18, 23, 28, 33, 38, 34, 37, 35, that's 6, that's 41, 46, 47, 49, 50, 60, let's see, this is 4, this is 2, 62, 65, 71, 73. Okay, it's an okay score for the bot. It's not as terrible as I was afraid of. Now let's see what I have. Do I have anything that is based on them being out here? I don't think so. But just to be sure, I have 1 development card left. Just to be sure, let's go through these first. So it's, well, let's get rid of these as well. So I'm starting on 25. And it's weird that I don't have a single material or population as the end of the game. Yeah, Egyptians are strange to me compared to the other ones. So anyway, 2, 5, 7, 10, 11, 15, and minus 6, that's 9. That is 29. Okay, so 29 here. And then I'm looking for a 1. Let's see if we have a 1 here, maybe. 4. So 29, 33, 35, 37, 39, 43, 47. So that's 47. So actually these are already, it's already counted. So then we just go to the special ones. So we have that one there. We had that. That's the special ones. And of course this. So 3 VP per civilized. So I can just start off by, and this is 1 VP per civilized. So how many civilized do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5. So that is 10, because that's maximum. That's 15 in total then. On those 2 cards. Well, sort of my civilization card and that. So now these are done. And then it is 1 VP per 10 materials. I don't have any materials. Are you kidding me? 2 VP per city symbol. I think I only have 1. I'm not sure. Let's go through this. 1. And that is everything. 2 VP there. And then finally 2 VP per grain symbol. I only think I have like 1 as well. That's 1. That's not it. No, that's 1. So it's 2 more. So my end score is 20, 40, 80, 91. Okay, that's 91 to 73. So I did win, but it felt like I was behind. It felt like I was struggling a bit. But it was really fun to play against the Vikings. Really different from what I've been playing before and so on, which is, it's so much fun that this game just keeps surprising me. Love it. So that is Imperium, Legends and Classics, another playthrough. We'll be back with more playthroughs of this game, of course, because it's so much fun. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, press the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening, morning, whatever you're watching. Take care. Bye-bye.